We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. 5 on the clock. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Now McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Bain with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Bain, the pass to Morant. Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, this shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Morant. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside for Brooks. From behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. Towns finds Russell. Now Towns. Outside for Russell. Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Outside Morant. To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a three. The shot that time not on target. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. McDaniels against Brooks. Tipped.
2 minutes.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Morant against Towns. Three-pointer, Brooks. McDaniels with the rebound. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
And here's Morant. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Jackson, pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. 3 on the clock. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Assisted.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Morant.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul
Second
him.
team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
That one's off.
Ja Morant. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels finds Gobert, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis trailing here. Now Morant drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 5 now.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by Minnesota. They get the rebound. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels with it. Jackson in his pocket. Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bane. Adams with the ball. Jackson left side. Back to Adams. Over Edwards, the shake. That's good from Adams on the assist from Jackson.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Morant against Russell. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. Down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Morant against Russell. Outside for Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. The shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Brooks against Gobert. Pass to Morant.
2 minutes remaining time.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Russell. And stolen by Bane. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Russell, pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Trying to get back on track. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:02 left in the half. Stolen by Russell.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Brooks. The three from Bane. Buries it from three.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And stolen by Gobert. Inside. Here's Towns. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. On the wing, Brooks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brooks has got his first basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
22.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Jalen Noel. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Reed in at center. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Noel. Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Prince.
Grizzlies foul. Santi Arama. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Noel. Hook it off the crossover.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Memphis leading. Here's Jones. Knocked loose. Here's Aldama. Banked it in off the glass.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. To the inside. Pass to Reed. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Memphis shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Outside Jones. Outside for Green. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot from deep three-point range. And it's Noel with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's McLaughlin, and Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Reed. Misses the layup. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Green. Here's Aldama. On the wing, Conchar. Just 3 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Conchar's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Takes a 3. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones drives in. Pass to Tillman. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Memphis, Xavier Tillman. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Driving to the basket. It's good. McLaughlin's got 5 now.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the
That's
Grizzlies,
good from Jones.
Tyus Jones. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the strike.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Anderson. Here's Prince. Green covering. On the wing, Noel. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot.
To the left side wing. Here's Aldama. Anderson covers. Shakes him. And the basket by Aldama. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's the 3. Here's Reed. Good on the baseline, Jay.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And then Morant with the jam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Outside, Anderson. Out to the wing. Back to Noel. Pass to Reed. Anderson against Jackson. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Reed.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
Brooks left side. Out left to the wing. Morant into the lane. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. They get it back. Adams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Over to the wing. Pass to McLaughlin. And here's Anderson. Reed with it. He's off on that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota on D. Three-pointer, Brooks. Kept alive. He goes up again. Morant against McDaniels. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jackson. No one near it. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
2 minutes remaining in the
Russell
game.
with the ball.
2 minutes.
Jackson in his pocket. Towns passes to Russell. Now here's Edwards. McDaniels finds Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside for Brooks. Morant with it. 6 on the shot clock. And another basket for Memphis.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
On the wing, Bain. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Morant.
Blocking foul on Anthony Edwards. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
From the free throw line, Ja Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Morant against Russell. Drives to the hoop. Towns for 3. It falls! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
There's Jackson with the 3. He can't get it to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, Timberwolves fans, here's the
17 seconds left in the game. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Outside Edwards for the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight...
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem form, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point guard.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Jackson. Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac.
I have to give major credit to the hustle of Gobert. He really goes all out on D.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Los Angeles on D. Russell dishes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Left side, Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Russell gets it to go.
And one eye scanning the floor, the other on the clock. Russell drains it himself.
Jackson against Russell. Outside, George. A 3-ball. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. Inside. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on you.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Outside, George. Pass to Zubac. On the clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
Always nice to see PG dropping a dime, putting his excellent vision on the floor to good use.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. And here's Jackson after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Outside, George. Lets it go with the 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Stolen by George.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Now here's Jackson. On the wing, Morris. Leonard on the wing. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Russell passes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards passes to Gobert with 1 on the clock, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Jackson looking around. Morris outside. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morris. Towns with the steal. Russell against Jackson. Outside, Russell. Dishes it to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
A shot by George, wide open. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Russell kicks to Edwards. Out to Russell. Edwards with it. Over George. Excellent D there from George. Got it off in time, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Tie game in Minnesota. And the second quarter will... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Hey guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
To the inside, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 7. It's stolen by Morris. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. George passes to Leonard. Jackson with it. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Now the pass to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. Towns against Morris. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And Gobert throws it down.
Really showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. Edwards against George to the left side wing. Towns finds Gobert to the right side. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard looking over the floor. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Zubac. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle starts for Los Angeles.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's Towns after the basket by Los Angeles. Another shot with the clock winding down. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers leading by 5. Pass to Jackson. Outside Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Zubac. Towns with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's the dish to Edwards. Towns, a screen on George. The kick out to Towns. Knocks down the 3 ball. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. George passes to Jackson. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. It's stolen by Morris. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jackson passes to Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Morris throws it down.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Outside Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Left side, Wall. Now here's Powell. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 19. The Clippers, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Got Nas Reed. Prince out there with Anderson. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And so here are the Clippers following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And Wall with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Noel. Following the basket by John Wall. Here's McLaughlin. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Powell, that's good.
That's who you want to get it out to. Norman Powell shoots around 40% from deep almost every year.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. All the officials are all over that one.
That one is off.
Nas Reed at the line for 2.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. And here is Prince. Reed the pass to Prince. Sweet move. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. It's Powell on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 7. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. The pass to McLaughlin. Prince in the corner. Anderson dishes to Prince. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Noel. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the open back.
When you're thinking about the next play, rather than being in the moment, these kinds of mistakes happen.
Now here's Powell. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Covington passes to Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Powell finds Batum. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. So it's the Timberwolves now. After Norman Powell missed from long range. Noel passes to Reed. It's good. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Powell. Here's man. 6 to shoot. Reed with the block.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And he jams it with authority.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 4. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Leonard kicks to George. Passes it to Zubac. The shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Russell passes to Towns. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Gobert down low, working on Zubats. Here's Towns, out to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
Good gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. From deep, George. Timberwolves trail by 4. Russell finds Edwards. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. George with the defensive effort. And there's the pass to Zubats. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
He kicks to McDaniels. Edwards inside, defended by George. Here's Russell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
And so he makes both from the line.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
George looking over the floor. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And they recover it. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jackson against Russell. To tie it up.
Tremendous defense. Reggie has the quickness to stay on the ball and the long reach to affect the shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on top.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And a 2-time finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard, exactly who this team wants at the line.
Russell against Jackson. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. And the rejection by Zubats. Jackson kicks to Morris. Outside, George. With the drive. And there it is for him.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Outside, Russell. Towns a screen on Jackson. Down low. Count!
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Jackson up top. He's guarded by Russell. Jackson passes to George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
McDaniels dishes to Russell. Driving inside. Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. Money!
Unreal. Big Cat. One of the game's great scorers. Also deadly in the clutch.
And here is Los Angeles now. Morris finds Jackson. Outside Leonard. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now Los Angeles with it. Down low. Here's Zubats. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Launches it. Memphis the rebound. Tries again. Bain. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. It's stolen by Leonard. Morris against Jackson. Kicks it to George. And he buries his first look.
Paul George has such a deep bag on the offensive end, a polished scorer, and tough to keep him away from hot spots on the floor.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Three-pointer. Paul George pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Morris for three. The shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
No coverage that time.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep. He's a confident guy, and he's got a solid three-point shot, so Jackson rises and fires.
From deep, Morant. The offensive rebound. Jackson against George. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Jackson down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Kicks it to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Leonard left side for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's George. Uneasy, too, on the layup. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Outside for Brooks. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Bain finds Brooks. Pass to Morant. 4 on the clock. Morant with the slam!
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Now here's Jackson. Now here's George. Lets it go from deep. Brooks with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant, pass to Brooks. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Brooks. It's a tie ball game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Jackson outside. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Jackson's got 6.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Brooks outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Leonard. George outside. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the 2nd quarter. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. All right, Brent, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what we've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. So the layers, they run pretty deep.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. The kick out to Morris. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
To the inside. And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubats. That's his first foul of the game. Moran against Jackson.
Blocking foul call. Put one good. Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Oh, return to sender. Jackson against Moran. To the right side. Zubats finds George. The kick out to Morris. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Brooks. 4-3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. And it's a tie ball game.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Morris for 3. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Shot clock at 2. Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Brooks against Leonard. He got a piece of it. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Jackson finds some space. No good. A bit long that time. Well, the Clippers shooting 36% for the game. Not great. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. Out to Leonard. Back to George. Pass to Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Jackson. Leonard passes to Jackson. It's George on the wing. And stolen by Bain. Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Right side Moran. Here's Adams. Paul George pulls down the board. Leonard right side. Jackson outside. Pass to George. To stop the drought. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brooks, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Leonard. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
From downtown, the Clippers grab the miss. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Brooks. It's tipped. George with a steal. From deep. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Grizzlies 16. The Clippers 12.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Jones. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Batum in at the 5 down low. Oh, it's stolen. Jones with the ball. Checked by Wall. Jones against Wall. Down low. Here's Tillman. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Clark is checked in for Tillman. And the Clippers call time here. Well, Los Angeles shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Wall against Jones. Powell passes to Batum. Banked it in off the glass.
Batum 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Go inside and score.
Pass to Green from deep. The shot won't fall. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
For 3, Covington. Jones grabs the board. Memphis leading. Clark left side. Outside Jones. Back to Clark. Outside for Green. On the wing, Jones. And so they foul intentionally. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
Outside Jones. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Conchar. Takes the three. He buries it from three. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Wall, the pass to Covington. Back to Wall. And down it goes. 2 points.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Six to shoot. Green for 3. That shot off the mark. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Now here's Powell. He's closely guarded. For 3, Covington hits the trifecta. Covington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Jones. Oh, swiped away. Powell passes to Covington for the lead. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Jones finds Clark. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Deflected by Wall.
Swatted by the guard. John Wall has sneaky length at 6'3".
Powell passes to Batum. Here's Mann, defended by Jones. Out to Covington. Outside Wall. Pass to Powell. For the lead. Aldama grabs the board. And Memphis shooting just 33% so far in this game. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back door. Outside Wall. Pass to Powell. 27 seconds left in the third. Wall, the pass to Covington. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
It's a tie game in Memphis. After a quick break, we're coming right. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Clippers shooting only 36% so far in this game. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside for Moran. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jackson, pass to Morris. It's George on the wing, guarded by Bane. Pass to Leonard. George against Adams. Here's Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he's good on the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Memphis trailing here. Now here's Morant. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Just 4 to shoot. To take the lead. And the layup is good.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Leonard. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And that's Boardman living up to his name. Kawhi on the inside.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Morant. Now Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You might ask for help down there. You got to push Steven Adams out of the paint. You can't give him good looks like that.
Jackson against Morant. Oh, the swat by Adams. In transition. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. George outside. Up and in on the layup.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Morant. Oh,
over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Morris passes to George. And here's Leonard. Jackson left side. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson on the wing. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Jackson finds Bain. To the left wing. Outside Morant. To the middle. Zubac with the steal. He goes up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
1:21 left in the fourth. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bain. Into the lane. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
It's George on the wing. The three. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Morant, pass to Bain. Morant against Jackson. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Morris. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams, the pass to Bain. Back to Adams. Here's Jackson. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Outside Bain. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Edwards. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Bain finds Morant. 5 to shoot. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's Morant after D'Angelo Russell's miss.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisive. Oh, yeah. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the racket.
Lets it go from deep. Morant with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Towns. Now here's McDaniel. Brooks covering. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Morant against Russell. Outside for Jackson. The feed to Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Gobert. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And a wide open look for Bain. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Desmond Bain. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Jerry Jackson Jr. First personal foul.
The Timberwolves gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat's is generally among the best in the league.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Edwards passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brooks from outside. Traps in the tray.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
The pass to Towns. Now here's McDaniel. Brooks covering. And here is McDaniel. No points in the game yet for him. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Morant kicks to Brooks. The three. Gobert pulls it in. Morant against Russell. The kick out to Towns. With 4 seconds on the clock. Misses the easy stuff. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis out in front. They lead by a bucket. Live from a FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the one spot. Jackson dishes to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Outside Edwards. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Morant against Russell. Outside, Bain.
Right here.
Jacks up a three, and it's Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Towns. Edwards looking it over, and it's all evened up. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, I tell you what, Russell is a problem out there. D'Angelo with the anticipation to flick it away and then kick off the fast break.
On the wing, Bain. Three-pointer. Jackson up top. He's guarded by Russell. Jackson down low. Russell's there. And stolen by Russell. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Edwards with the stuff.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's good from long range. Bain's got 9.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me. Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Jackson kicks to Morant. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And the rejection by Jackson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here is Edwards. 14 points for him. Passes to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. It's stolen by Adams. Bain passes to Jackson. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
59 seconds left here in the second. Out to Brooks. To the middle. Adams, the pass to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And rejection by McDaniel. Oh, Russell in position. And no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Adams kicks to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's Towns missing. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We've got Green. Jones is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Aldama. Here's Clark. It's Jones on the wing. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Reed with the block. Anderson passes to Reed, and he comes up with the deuce. Reed's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the buzzer.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Stolen away. To the paint. Here's Noel. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Left side, Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson outside. Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Reed misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
There's Green with the 3. Conchar, the pass to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Anderson outside. Here's Noel. Anderson passes to Reed. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Trains the three-pointer. McLaughlin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From deep three-point range, no good from Clark. Timberwolves leading by 6. Reed kicks to Anderson. Knocks it loose, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Prince, the pass to Noel. Shoots. Gets a very good look and converts. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
And another miss by Memphis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Aldama. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The rebound by Prince for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
Blocking foul call. John Conchar. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Anderson wide open, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Aldama. And that time, also a missed shot. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's McLaughlin. His three-pointer's off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Green. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's intercepted. The pass to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Reed the pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Puts up a 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
It's Anderson with the drive. Here's McLaughlin. 1 second left.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Here is Edwards. Outside, Russell. Towns kicks to Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edwards with the drive.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. And Morant goes it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The drive by Russell. Out to the wing. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Left side, Towns. And Gobert kicks to Russell. For the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Russell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Towns finds McDaniels. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Towns with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Russell from long range. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 9-point game. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. And the 3 ball is good. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Russell passes to Towns. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Bain kicks to Morant. Over Russell. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Towns the pass to Russell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. They get it again. Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson finds Adams. From the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple. It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for Minnesota.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Gobert. And they'll get another chance. Towns kicks to Gobert. Shot and game clock separated by 5. There's the triple. Brooks grabs the board. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jimmy, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it.
Clippers win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Towns down low. Morris is there. Wasted no time on that one.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Jackson looking around. In the corner, George with it. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And it's sent back by Russell. Going inside. McDaniels finds Gobert. And it's Towns penetrating. There's the pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to McDaniels. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game here. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 5-point game. Jackson against Russell. And they double up Jackson. Nobody near Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Russell looking around. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Timberwolves passing it around. Russell left side. Puts the move on. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Right now, for your Clippers Spirit Dance team. Foul to the Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul. Minnesota.
Russell against Jackson. Drives to the hoop. Takes it out to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Gobert. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Russell. And the wide open shot from Morris. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
On the wing, George. He's guarded by Russell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, easy call.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Now here's Towns, and that one drops for him. Towns has got 6.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Here's Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Edwards against George. Russell inside, and they double up Russell. Moves back up. Towns wide open. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
From deep, George. Morris passes to Jackson. Outside for George. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. Towns a screen on Leonard. Edwards dishes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside, Russell. Towns against Morris. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Edwards passes to Gobert. Edwards trying to get open. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one. And here's George for 3. No good on that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes away.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. Here's George. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Jackson down low. Russell's there. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Jackson. Out to Morris from outside the arc. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
From Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Jackson drives in. A 3 from Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. The kick out to Towns. Back to McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Jackson kicks to Morris. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Edwards finds Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Count that is his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Morris outside. Outside for Jackson. From past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Out to Russell. Gobert with it. Leonard picks him up. Leonard with the steal. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Leonard's there, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter. And 1:01 left in the first half. Russell passes to Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. He dishes it to Russell. 5 on the clock. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 16. Back to George. This one for 3. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Back to Russell. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the inside. And finished off by Leonard.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves by Dave Van
17, the Timberwolves, 31.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Picked off in midair. Covington against Anderson. Takes it inside, and Anderson slams it in.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
Here's Powell. Reed with the block. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Prince. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Offline with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the second free throw, good. And here are the Clippers now, searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. Here's Wall. Dishes it to Batum. Count that bucket. Batum's got his first 2 points.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere on the floor.
Powell with the steal. Wall finds Powell from deep. Reed with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
The kick out to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Batum. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's good for 2.
He's 6'8", 230 pounds. Nicholas Batum is able to power through contact for the and one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
To the wing right side. Minnesota again turning it over. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Third quarter, 2 minutes.
Ball against Prince. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now the pass to Reed, out left to the wing. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Reed gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Pass to Man. Rebound Minnesota. They led by as many as 18 points. Steps back. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The 3. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 13. Ball passes to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hot when he needs it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McLaughlin. Rebounded by Covington.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The kick out to Wall. Pass to Man. Lets the 3 fly. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the drive. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Stolen by Jackson. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Jackson dishes to George. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards passes to Russell. Gobert with it. Russell left side. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson down low. Passes it to Zubats. Outside for George. For three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morris with the bucket.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Outside, Russell. Towns, high post. Kicks to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McDaniels with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Zubats. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. Edwards finds Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. George looking over the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Leonard on the wing. Shoots from the corner. Misses off the left iron.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 19 points.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
A nice shot by George.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Edwards inside. Defended by George.
On that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Outside for Jackson. They grab their own miss.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys.
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. George against Edwards. Outside, Russell. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
George against Memphis. Outside Leonard. Back to George. Dish now to Leonard. Outside Jackson. No good with the triple. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels finds Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with it. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a three. And another three for Minnesota.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And George drops them both. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Adams. On the wing, Bain. George defending. Bain, no good. And here are the Clippers now. Jackson down low. Pounded by Morant. Great open look there.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
Jackson outside. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has no reason for optimism than Memphis.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Memphis the rebound. Here's Bain. Adams with the ball. Brooks outside. There's the triple. Paul George pulls it in. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Jackson against Jackson. Here's Zubac. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Morant finds Jackson. Wide open. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
George passes to Jackson. Back to George. Out to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Memphis trailing here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Up top, Jackson. There's a minute 17 left in the first. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 5.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Jackson outside. Morris outside. Kicks it to George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard can't get it to go. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Foul Clippers. Reggie Jackson.
And it's tied up with that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Moran against Jackson. Pass to George from outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
And this is what makes George a star. His confidence rising and firing off the catch.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Jackson on the take, and the dunk by Jackson.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
For three, George. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, good close contest so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Zubats. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
Moran against Jackson. And then Moran with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Zubats' shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Moran. Pass to Adams. Back to Moran. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on even to Zubats. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Clippers? A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. George outside. Three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For three, George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success. And he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Now here's Leonard. Can't hit from in close. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Morris finds George. Out to Leonard. Morris outside. Driving in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Stolen by Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum. What is going on right now?
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's Jackson. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Second team foul.
Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Brooks. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Oh, Brooks with the steal. The 3 is up. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Leonard driving inside. Jackson outside. Back to Zubats. Kicks it out to Jackson. George for 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bain. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Morris. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Brooks. From the arc. That one doesn't drop. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
For 3, George. And we're through the first half of play here in Woodsman.
With the score, your Clippers, 21. The Grizzlies, 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Now here's Morant. They get it again. Adams, the pass to Brooks. From deep, Bain. Here's Adams. Tries yet again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Powell with it. He's picked up by Bain. The kick out to Wall. Back to man. Pass to Batum. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Wall.
Oh, my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
Oh, and he slams it down. Wow. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And Wall, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Here's Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Inside. Here's Batum. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. And the Clippers lead by 6.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Clark is checked in for Adams. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Off target from 3-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3 from Bain. And Wall pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Covington. Here's Batum. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. Powell pulls it in.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Here's Covington. Takes it inside. And the jam by Covington.
On the drive, Covington's agility has a big impact. He can just duck and dodge his way inside.
Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. No good on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Mann, pounded by Morant. Powell right side. Oh, Brooks with the steal. To the inside, Jackson. Pass to Bain. Lots of room. Counted. Good. Bain's gotten his first basket of the night.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Timeout call, Memphis. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Timeout call, Memphis.
It's t-shirt time, fans.
There's 48 seconds left in the third.
One more time for Young.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
George against Bain. He shoots it. Brooks outside. Over Leonard. And it's Brooks missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. The 3-ball. And there's Leonard on the assist from Jackson. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. On the wing, Brooks. Leonard defending. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4 seconds left. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Well, Los Angeles shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Into the lane. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And here's Morant outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
George left side. And stolen by Bane. Brooks with it. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers on D. They've led by as many as 11. Morant into the lane. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Jackson down low, pounded by Morant. Out to Leonard. Driving to the basket. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And here's Morant outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. Leonard with the ball, guarded by Morant. Back to Jackson for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And here are the Clippers now. 10-point lead. Pass to George. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Morant. Bane into the lane. And George with some nice D. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Morris outside. From deep three-point range. And Morant clears the board. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Jackson against Morant. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. 4-3. Nails it from 3. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Jackson against Morant. Pass to Leonard. From deep. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jackson. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Leonard with a double team. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. George outside. To the middle. The kick out to Morris. Fires the 3. That one no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Clark in the post. George defending. Clark right side. Pass to Jackson. Takes a three. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Leonard outside. Back to George. The 3 is up. Clippers keep it alive. Hangs in the air, and it's blocked by Clark.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
24 seconds left in the fourth. Moran against Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
So the Clippers win it. Even early on in this, Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.